Go get on that shit.
We were made in his image. Call us by our names.
All right. Welcome to the Urban Apostle Podcast. I am...
Who are you?
I'm trying to see what percentage I am.
Quarter water, baby.
I'm in my dub. I talk to Shav, so I talk to Shav. So what percentage am I?
If you talking about
16.75.
16.75, right?
I mean, he's technically not here, so it's still 20.
But he said help is on the way. That's what he said.
I don't know what that means.
16.666.
That can be a multitude of things.
He said help is on the way, and I'm with it. I'm O Clark at O Clark 11 on Instagram. You can follow us at the Urban Apostle Podcast on Instagram, and the Urban Apostle with no E at the end of Apostle and the number 1 on Twitter. That'll pop up. Okay. Tweet.
you twittered out.
Check your social media platforms. Like, subscribe.
Just the guys are wondering that you can hear Bubba. Bubba is behind the scenes doing the most important job of making sure that we actually put product out today.
We put Bubba back in the dungeon.
Put him back.
Shout out to Lord Bubba.
Shout out to Bubba.
Back in my round.
He's earning his crown and his robe back though.
There you go.
He's on the path.
No, I had the robe already. It was in the crib.
Said he had the
Bring
robe.
it out.
Say less.
You guys introduce yourselves, Instagram names. Chuck, go last, Chuck, cause you. No, Chuck, I'm going. You gotta see how y'all do it.
I'm gonna go last. Yeah,
You gotta see how y'all do it.
Let me see what's going on.
I am. Who am I today? I'm Neon Bodell. Today.
No, you want that.
No.
I do this. You know, that's my shit.
Continue turkey time from earlier statements.
No, when do you hear me say my name on the podcast? You never hear me say that shit. I'm always. I think I said 50
It was a
times,
joke,
but
man. Damn.
I'm not.
Did you just compare yourself to 50 Tyson?
No, I've introduced myself as 50 Tyson.
That's
I've
my
introduced
shit.
myself as Malcolm X. Today I'm Neon Bodell.
Shades.
A Walker in real life, Young Funeral on Instagram, highest in the room.
Nigga, seen my face. I'm gonna blur that shit out when I edit. Sorry.
Olio Young Gun.
Nigga name
Lord Bubba.
Scoliosis.
Yo,
Scoliosis Young Gun.
that's crazy. I'd like to give a
Because
shout
he
out.
want niggas to back up.
Before we get into anything, can I give a shout out, guys?
Go.
Do your shout out.
I'd like to shout out Imperial Truth for lacing me with this lovely Be Yourself t-shirt.
Yeah, he was himself earlier. I wish I could have seen him.
That's the only person I know how to be. Imperial Truth.
And
The
his
nigga,
full activist.
Imperial
the
Truth.
nigga was denying simple math and everything.
That shit don't exist, man.
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
This ain't Kemet, man.
My nigga went fully Max said they only blessed when they attached to me, nigga.
Listen,
And he was detached at that moment.
pulled
So
the
we were
Max
not
Keller
blessed.
in.
I live by a simple rule. You
With-
gotta
with
be
it.
willing to die behind what you believe in. If not, why you believe in.
I respect that.
That's
You
real.
gotta be willing to die behind what you believe in. If not, why you believe in it.
Admirable.
His conviction like you got a public defender, eh?
My conviction like John Gotti, nigga.
It's almost certain.
He said,
Going to jail.
he said, you brought the glasses? Yeah, you going to jail, fam. Niggas, why do niggas swear them glasses don't say
I have no idea. Like that's like the check mark for jail.
the glasses with the button up with no tie. I'm like, you for sure going to jail, bro.
Niggas is wearing button-ups with no ties, of course.
Fat
With the
pants
Louis
and pointy
button-up.
shoes.
He said fat pants.
I didn't know niggas is not wearing ties
Fat
to the court.
pants, yo.
Oh, nigga.
Wildin'.
Like you're out of
Louis button up.
No, yeah, that's not good. You definitely
Burberry John.
with the glasses.
I'm sorry.
And all of a sudden,
Burberry John.
yo,
Burberry.
and,
Wait, and you know what's crazy? They be like, oh,
Burberry.
you fly. You got this bond money. Go send him in there for a couple of days.
yo, and the crazy thing is, when they wear the glasses, like automatically the hands fold on the desk.
Yep.
The best student.
They turn the whole scholar.
They start whispering to
They get T.I.'s vocabulary in the courtroom.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
The gold frame puppies.
Right,
With the
for
clear-
sure.
with the
Clear
Oh,
lyrics.
Chuck, it's on the newest apostle.
Newest apostle. Last week I kind of was dry to Chalk. I was listening to that shit earlier, but no, Chalk Fisher. That's the handle on Instagram, all the socials.
Get
I heard y'all giving like some crazy little intro names. I'm gonna just keep my joint unknown
no,
for
we-
now.
no.
I need to catch the flow for that.
We named
I need one.
You get a nickname.
Yeah, you don't.
For sure.
Choose your
Let me see that light one time.
Nigga said, "Well, I wouldn't be called Tony."
Yeah, that's how you gonna do
I
it.
will be
Like
referred to as.
Call me Flynn from now on.
for sure.
No, it's just
Lance Finley. Call me
said,
Lance
no,
Finley, man.
Just
Fuck that.
Flint, man. Ain't no name, just Flint, man. Yeah, man. Glad to have everybody here. Shout out to Shaf. That's my guy. He'll be back in the fold.
Supreme Fiend.
Out in the stores.
Album in stores. How about that? Next episode, we need to have an album review.
Go grab that.
Yeah. We might need to have Shaf. We'll have Shaf's special guest on
We're
this.
going to have Shav special guest on his own podcast.
He's not special guessing. He's coming back as himself.
He'll come back there, fall asleep, and then sing every 10 minutes.
That's track number 5.
God,
Can he spit?
You get that sample on my latest album.
Yeah.
You know, he got something out.
Oh, for sure. Oh, y'all just bit.
Yeah, man, it's good. What did we miss? What happened yesterday? Did something happen yesterday?
In terms of, I mean, outside of the foolishness on Twitter, no, nothing happened yesterday.
The acquittal of the impeachment.
That.
If anybody had hopes,
Yeah, we knew what it was.
you're a moron. Don't talk to me anymore.
They said out their mouths like, we're acquitting this man. I don't even know why y'all doing all
Yeah, the Senate had to okay the impeachment, and it's majority Republican.
It didn't happen.
this. Yeah. It wasn't
But
that
who
happen.
thought it was?
Where my nigga Drake said? He ain't show up.
Hey yo,
By your blessing, man. I had to grow up.
This mean my man is on a bike?
He's running. Yeah. He's running. He's running for another year.
Child just ordered food from Postmates, and his man is on a bike, and he not feeling it.
Damn.
Yeah, he about to be a minute too. That shit.
Nah, that's so good. No, I ain't knocking this shit, but I never seen a bike logo. Dog, it's a fucking bike logo that came up on this joint. I never seen that shit.
Yeah, on Postmates, they ride on bikes, skateboards, whatever they can.
This shit got GPS, man. So let's get into some of these topics, man.
What we talking about, bro?
Oh, man, we got some good topics, I think. Let's get into...
You think, therefore, you are?
Yeah, let's get into... I wanted to get into this first and foremost. This might be our most serious topic. I want to get this shit out the way so we can fool around. I want to get in... Because it's the season. Oh, it's the season. Y'all know what season it is, right? What season is it? We're going to go around. What the season is?
I don't know what season
my
it
alerts
is.
today.
Oh, my man.
That siren got going.
Postmates about to be here soon.
So, what season is it?
All type of fucked up.
What season is it?
It's cuffing season.
Nah.
Cuffing season about to end. Yeah, no. It is tax season. It's tax season about to come up
Cuffing's
too.
AKA.
Nah.
Tax season coming up
Oh,
soon.
when all the homeless niggas get the phone.
I wanted to talk about tax time.
I need that 2K.
I'm going a little deeper than what you guys are going.
I need that 2K in the half ounce.
I need the file that's about to come out.
I want to talk about
I need to flip this phone.
the parental aspect of taxes. Touchy subject. Leave your fucking emotions at the
You
door.
about to get niggas cut.
First and foremost, I don't give a fuck about your emotions.
I can't speak on it. I don't have kids.
No, I find it very ironic that all women think taxes is a maternal right.
Why? I feel like it should go to whoever has the child the most, honestly.
I don't think that either.
Really?
No, I think
What's your
whoever.
view?
I feel like that should go to. First of all, I'm not in a position. I don't give a fuck about taxes. I don't give a fuck.
I ain't paid my taxes in 6 years.
Right?
Like what Drake said?
I don't really care because like if you're looking for taxes every year to change your life fucked up. First and foremost.
I don't know.
I've
Some
never
people be getting back racks.
Yeah, and they be broke and they look to get back racks every year at that same point in time for the rest of their lives.
What's your viewpoint on the situation?
I believe any parent that takes majority of the financial responsibility. In my experience,
How do you measure that?
if I'm paying child support,
Okay.
I'm taking care of majority of the financial responsibility. It doesn't.
That may not be the case depending on how much you pay.
Why the fuck did this nigga go that way?
Who got a kid here?
I don't.
Only you, bro.
So you're speaking from your perspective.
I think I'm the expert on this in the room.
You the only person in the room with a kid?
No, so you're speaking from your perspective.
No, I'm not.
Because
You don't got a
everybody
kid?
don't pay crazy money for
Do you have a
child
kid?
support. No.
You got a kid?
Absolutely not.
So hear me out.
No, like I've talked to
sure.
people.
Okay, but hear me out,
My
bro.
bills
Wait,
is
wait,
it's
wait.
weird. Why would I add another bill to my life?
It does not take a lot of money to raise a kid.
That's
This is going subjectively, bro.
Yeah, this is
You're going
definitely-
subjectively.
I'm not talking about me.
But you're going subjectively.
because like
You're basing this off your
some
viewpoint,
people
though.
do a lot of activities with their kids, and like they take it
That's
like the weekend.
no. I said raise. That's not raising. That is extracurricular that you're able to get.
I disagree.
No, he said he was coming. So.
I disagree.
Why you look all?
Because y'all all look at it. What you mean?
You like this?
Door
Like,
fucking
Right.
creak.
nigga, like you.
The door creaking, he did like a
So what the
fucking
fuck?
Scooby-Doo joint. Like,
This nigga here, bro.
We all hit that joint because y'all stared at me. I
But
stared at
bro,
y'all.
but we're looking at you because you are the fucking point man of the door. So like, if your face is shocked, we like, what the fuck? Because we can't see, so we're judging off your reaction. That makes sense?
My bad.
Okay.
America.
When he grow up, I hope I'm alive.
Fuck y'all.
I hope I'm there to see it.
Lord. Bubba.
So back to this. What's a lot of money to y'all to raise a kid? How much y'all think it takes to raise a kid financially on
It
a monthly?
depends on what you qualify.
I'm talking about raising. I'm talking about making sure the kid has
Define
their needs.
raise.
Their needs.
Thank you.
What,
Define
what,
race.
Their
what,
needs.
What is defined as
Define
needs, though?
needs.
Everybody's needs differ.
Shelter,
Per child.
food, clothes.
So piano lessons aren't a need.
No, not really.
Why not?
What?
and
My child
Because
is
everybody needs to
musically
play
inclined.
fucking piano, right?
Is running
If
a
my
skill
child
not
is
a need?
musically inclined,
It's not a need. I'm talking
it
about
is a
you.
need.
It is
Okay,
a
man.
need if
America.
you're inclined.
Thank you.
You hear this, man?
Let me tell you. Can I tell you? Can I talk? Because I find it very ironic the niggas with no kids are telling me what the fucking kid's need is. I'm saying universally a kid. No. Let me
because
talk.
I don't have children, I'm not qualified to speak.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm trying to tell you what I mean by needs.
Okay.
Enlighten us, beloved.
When I say needs, I mean universally across the board for kids. Everybody that ever has a kid. These kids need these basic needs basically by the fucking government. Hear me out. So I don't think every kid plays the piano. Now, if we want to say extracurricular, throw that in there. One extracurricular, say that. We're not going to say piano. We're not going to say soccer. Every kid doesn't fucking do that.
Are we gonna say private school?
Can I time out?
No timeout.
Can I time out?
You do not get a timeout on this subject. I'm invoking my apostle right on the most knowledgeable person on the subject in the room. You get a timeout
I would
later.
like to
Private
address
school?
the very
Huh?
specific
Private
point
school?
that you just made. Though.
That's not a necessity.
Can I address a very specific point that you just
Go
made? You said that piano and sports are extracurricular. I really can't talk today. Are extracurricular activities. I would disagree. I would say that those activities are culture building towards a child and their mentality and mindset.
Also,
If-
mind
okay.
enhancing.
When I say need, because for you niggas to be as smart as you already been on one, so like whatever. It's like whatever. That
What does a
hear me out,
child
hear me out.
need, though?
When I say need, will the government or would the state take your kid away because he's not going to
private
piano
school.
practices or private school?
I mean,
I think you guys know what the fuck I mean by need. Let's stop being like come on.
but like we said,
But
like
you're
it's
Like
defining-
I'm saying need across the board.
Because I feel like
But
you
you're
gonna make this
defining
like a bare
that's
minimum.
shelter.
No, it's
like,
not a
it
bare
sounds
minimum.
like
It's
bare-
not a
That's
bare
shelter.
minimum.
That's shelter.
No, but I'm not. Okay.
That's a shelter.
That's jail for real.
Now everybody,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
Go ahead, bro. So you think just food like
No,
meals-
y'all got it. Tell me how to raise a kid, y'all. Y'all got it.
Like what do you?
I'm
do you
saying
specify as
needs. Needs
Food,
is like
shelter?
food, shelter, a place to fucking thrive. Like
Thrive
an
doing
environment,
what?
an environment to thrive, to learn.
So
Thrive doing what?
Would a private school not help a child thrive?
But it's not a
not
fucking
a
necessity,
No, it's not a
nigga.
necessity.
Did you?
I
I'm
agree
sorry.
with that.
Did you go to who outside of him? Who went to private school here?
I went to charter schools.
Okay. Was that a necessity that you go to charter school?
Actually, yes, because of where I live. I
Why?
didn't have a choice.
I went to
Okay.
private
So that was your neighborhood school, right?
Right.
In a way.
So why was it a necessity?
Because I had to go there.
Tell me why.
I didn't have a choice. Because I had to go to school.
Tell me why you had to go to that school.
I mean, fuck, I'm going to stay at home all day?
Tell me why you had to go to that school.
That one in particular.
That one in particular? Because that was the school that was in my area.
So you couldn't went to no other school.
I mean, it was either there or fucking west.
So you did have a choice. I'm not talking about what school was better. So you had a choice.
By my mother's standard, no, I did not.
All right, bro. Like, do we want to have this by? They don't want to shoot today. They don't want to fucking talk. They just want to like. This shit is
You
crazy.
asked the question. Like as a child, right? Does the parent?
I'm not
have
okay.
to-
All right, well, I'm talking about your parent. Did you have to go to that school? That school was
Meaning
the
like,
only
that's
school.
the only school within a 50-mile radius of your
Christ.
address.
No, obviously
Okay.
not. No
Right.
one just
Okay, so you
Okay.
didn't have to go to that school.
So there were other options.
That's
available.
what I'm saying. Charter school, you didn't
There were
have
other
to go
options
to charter
available.
school. You
In
just
fact-
said you wasn't going to West because I'm not saying because. I'm saying there were
Not
other
speaking
options.
towards your viewpoint, your family's viewpoint.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
There were other options
It's not-
as in
I-
physical buildings.
I got it.
So it's
gonna
not a necessity.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Certain things aren't. You think it is. You have to have that. You have to have clothes.
Can I interject real quick?
Of
I
course.
agree with
Y'all
you.
been
No, I
interjecting.
agree with
Go
you,
ahead.
though. I agree with you though. I agree
We
with
never
you.
gonna get through this. Go ahead.
I agree with you. I don't think it costs that much to raise a child.
It doesn't.
But I don't think that you define a necessity, or
Bro,
our disconnect right now is defining necessity.
Our disconnect is every time I say something, y'all want me to break it down to the secular, like y'all don't understand what I'm saying. That's all.
I mean, but when A pointed out something that we found like it was a necessity, you said no.
What was that?
Children
I
need
said-
to be
I said
stimulated,
pianos.
bro, outside
I-
of school.
And I said extracurricular. Yes, I agree.
But
But
I
we're
don't-
not gonna break it down to piano lessons. You took piano. Anybody here take piano
I
lessons?
took saxophone lessons.
I definitely took.
I
You took
saxophone
piano
I
lessons?
took flute lessons.
Did you take piano lessons? You see what I'm saying? But that's what y'all did to me when I said extracurricular and y'all said that. I'm saying, did everybody in here take piano lessons? No. Okay, so let's all get on the same train.
You're not going to ignore the fact that he said he played the flute, right?
Yo, that's what I'm
We
fucked
not-
up over
we-
here
we not-
about. He said, no, I took
You
flute.
somebody said you played the flute like you worked at Olive Garden.
I never was there, so.
But you played the flute.
He said I never worked there.
He said, I would work there.
No, but like, so it takes approximately about $200 a month to raise a child.
No, you going the wrong way.
Yeah, that's a
What the
dub.
fuck? This person.
No? You think it's more?
Yes.
Okay, tell me why.
Food costs, my nigga.
Okay. First of all, you're buying a little bit more than you were already doing. So your utilities is a little bit more. You're already getting food. So we're not going to say the whole cost of the food that you're getting is all kid. You were already getting food. You're already going to use your utilities. They're going to be a little bit more because they're being used. Right? I think. Because otherwise, so no food is getting bought unless you have a kid.
I'm not saying that, but realistically, with you and child in the house, 200 is not enough to take care of the child. The child gonna eat
Why not?
just as much
Don't
as
the
you
kid got a
do.
phone or something?
That too, like that shit matters.
Okay.
So 200, I feel like it's not enough.
How
It's
much is
too
food
much.
for a kid a month? That you would have to, if you had to throw it out there. When is the kid eating at home?
Dinner,
Okay.
weekends, breakfast.
Not so much.
My-
I didn't eat
Kids
breakfast
really
at home.
don't eat breakfast. Shit.
I eat breakfast at school.
I eat breakfast at home.
You personally,
So you giving them money?
no, but I'm-
giving them money to get breakfast?
No, but I'm
or
saying-
there's a meal at school.
And how old is this kid that we talking about?
That also matters. How
Because
old
it
is
changes.
the child?
Because it changes
yeah,
as the kid gets older, yo.
and you trust that?
Right.
I'm saying the way my household was set up, we didn't sit down and have breakfast, bro.
Maybe not sit down
No,
and have
like breakfast
but,
wasn't
Bro,
like
you ain't got up
that might have been
and
a
popped the
Saturday
Pop-Tart in
thing.
the
Saturday
toaster and left on
morning
the
on
crib,
it.
and
That's
got
not
breakfast in
bowl
the
of
crib.
cereal.
I might got some food from the store going to school.
Right.
So like, you give a kid $5 a day. Is that enough for a school?
No.
Why not?
$5 every day?
It's
Every
not.
day
Five days a week?
To do whatever I got $5 every day
A cheesesteak
from 8th
pie.
grade to 12th grade, bro.
Yeah, a cheesesteak platter get you. You know what I'm saying? You can get a cheesesteak platter.
You
for
gotta
$5,
make it stretch, dog.
you know?
Like you had to make that shit stretch.
No, but like
It all, like you said, it also
You said
depends
about,
on how old this
200
child is. Like,
all right. Let's say a 4-year-old.
definitely not 200, not enough.
Nah.
You know how much baby
All
food
right,
costs? Diapers?
What 4-year-old is eating baby food
Not
and having
baby food, but, like,
diapers?
there are some 4-year-olds out here in diapers.
Are we talking about exceptions? We're not talking about exceptions. We're talking about that your 4-year-old.
We're talking about-
4-year-old still
and
eats
we're-
plenty
and we're
enough.
all-
Like,
and we're assuming that this is a healthy child.
Yeah.
definitely.
So like, and
Thank
that's
you.
a big,
Thank
that's
you,
a
Bob.
big thing though. Because
There's more healthy children than not healthy children, so I'm going to go on the assumption of that.
No, I already paid.
You still gotta clothe the child.
The child, okay,
Your
do
groceries
y'all
are-
think you buy?
He on a bike, yo.
I have a daughter who is the tallest thing in this. Listen,
Yeah,
bro, it doesn't cost much. You have spurts where you got to put out a little bit more, but on a consistent basis, it doesn't cost. Your biggest expense for kids is child care.
I think that
and this isn't just me. This is all my friends that have kids, and just about
that's
a lot.
general
It's a lot of.
consensus right there.
I think that I don't agree with your statement, but
What statement don't you agree with?
that it's not that difficult or
No.
it's not that expensive.
It's not expensive.
But I don't.
Shut that door, please.
I'm not meshing right with your definitions for whatever. I'm not meshing right with.
Okay. It doesn't cost much. So I believe anybody paying $500 in child support
It's supporting a lifestyle
of something
the other
additional.
parent.
For sure. Because it does. I think
shit.
200 to 300, depending on what your kid does, in that
Supporting the other
range,
parent.
would be and child support. And when I say child support, because y'all may not know, it's not like all right, I'm paying the child support and that's it. You still gotta get other shit too. Like
Yeah,
like that's just come with being a parent.
That's just a check. Still
If
got
I'm paying $500 a month in child support, yeah, I need to claim my kid because I need that tax break because I'm financially responsible for the kid. And so the person, whoever the kid lives with,
Yeah, that shouldn't be a double come up. If the person that's getting
Right.
is the person
That's
that's
a-
getting paid,
that's a-
I
come
think
on,
that's
what we
fair.
doing?
I feel
What we
like
doing? That's a cheat.
That's fair and equitable. But I don't think that the way things are set up,
it works in that favor. No, of course
So I
not.
think the most
Well, the
amicable way.
system of child support
It's not a system.
doesn't support
But
the
I think
male counterpart.
I think
to
we
begin
give it
with.
in this tax thing. We giving the credit to the system, and it's not the system
Yeah, it's
at all.
It's
No, I'm
an
not-
agreement between the two.
It's not, well, first of all, it's never an agreement. It's
But
not
that's
even.
what I'm saying.
It's-
That the
This is what the mom
the
wants, and that's
entire
it.
ideal.
Most of the people.
You're not about to eat, is you?
I can't bust it.
We might as well not record it.
No, we ain't gonna do it like that.
Like, there's no way he was about to sit here and eat, bro. Like,
For sure, I was gonna bust
That
down
was
half
Nick
of that
Cannon
joke.
wilding out, beloved.
Why not school?
I'm just going. I'm just going.
It's a mukbang.
We might as well switch spots.
niggas is in rare form today. I promise you, I've never seen no shit like this.
That was wild. That was wild.
This nigga's about to eat a cheesesteak.
Hey man, I'm new to this shit.
Yeah, it's fine. That's cool.
For sure.
Oh man.
If you pay, it's no way you get the double bubble. And you don't get monetary. Raising a kid does not come with monetary value. And I say raising a kid, whoever the parent lives with and the other parent is paying child support, you're raising the kid, you're nurturing, you're doing the parenting.
I have a question.
You don't get paid. You don't get no. Come on, bro. And I don't know any dude that was like, yeah, my baby mom let me claim tax.
I know
That's never
I
the
know
case.
that they alternate. Most of the
Yeah, most people alternate year to year,
Bro, listen.
or
It
they
ain't
go
even.
half.
My cousin was like, I asked my cousin. I asked this question on Facebook,
I know, I saw it.
and my cousin first boy comment. He said, "It belongs to the mother," and in parentheses he said, "It's not even worth it."
Yeah.
And that's the realest. One, anybody know me? I'm not a money dude. Like, I ain't a broke ass nigga, but like, money don't turn a no to a yes for me. But like, this shit turned into war, bro.
No, motherfuckers act goofy around tax time for
Like-
shit like
Sure.
that, claiming kids and all of that shit.
That shit is. I just think it's sad because the people that want that bread all crazy,
need it.
they need it and they gonna need it again next year, and need it again next year. And if that's I don't even want them kind of
That's why
demons,
they
bro.
in that situation to begin with. Like,
But it's
in
a
that
why.
position 9 times out of 10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So like,
What
in
what
those
Miss
type-
Hill say? Miss Hill said something. Funny how money changes the
Because
situation.
if I'm not mistaken, not every co-parenting situation is in a child support court. Like, you get what I'm saying? Not every co-parenting
That's also
situation
true.
goes
No.
through the courts.
Yeah, but I think those still apply whether it's courts or not.
No, I get that, but I'm speaking to your point of the individuals that we're speaking about who require this tax money from year to year, and
I
their
agree.
lifestyle and the level of lifestyle that they live.
I've learned that it's not even a lifestyle thing.
in terms of what?
So what is it?
You can be poor, you can be middle class. Bro, and I put that on Facebook for a reason. All I wanted was feedback. I ain't even really saying much on it. If you go on my Facebook post, you look, it's everybody talking. I wanted to see who could.
Oh my God! I'm about to go to the crib.
I was
I'm
thinking.
out.
I was about to go to the
This
crib, but I'm
shit is
here.
over with.
It's funny how I wanted to see who could explain their point of view without saying the word me, mother, or father.
Nobody.
Because you can't.
But
Do you feel like the child somewhat loses in this situation when they do all this bickering back and forth over there?
yeah, absolutely, always.
Why don't and somebody made a valid point. This young lady, which was sensational. She said, actually, let me look who it is so I can shout her out. Actually, I don't even know her like that.
Majority of people though can only majority of people only have the capacity to speak from their perspective.
Why wouldn't from a co-parenting? I hate the word co-parenting, by the way. From a co-parenting situation, why wouldn't you just take that money and put it in an account for your kid, and then when they turn 18, you have a fund for them, and then you really give yourself a break as a parent. You know how people say,
bullshit. I've always growing up, I never got all that child support shit. That shit made no sense to me. I always wondered why the shit wasn't pushed to the side. It just never made sense of how it worked.
Yo, honestly,
what's the purpose?
You won't understand it. You won't understand until you get a kid.
That shit just made...
It's wild. It don't make sense.
But see, the thing is, I don't get the system, but I also get why my dad wasn't around that much. If that makes sense.
It was never always your dad's fault.
Of course not. I know that. I know that now. I didn't know that when I was 15 and I was like, yo, I hate this nigga. But when as I grew up, I
Did you apologize to him for that?
I never told him that to his face.
Nah, but you should still apologize.
You should have a conversation
because you harbor those feelings.
No. Hear me out. Even if you don't vocalize the words, you still need to have that conversation just to.
I don't know your relationship with your dad either.
But still, just to show, you know what I mean, as a man, you wanna show that growth, and you wanna get that energy off your spirit.
Bro, that's all being a man.
Definitely want to get that shit off your chest.
That's the separation with a man.
I'm sorry, but you just had that conversation.
No,
I viewed the situation this
way. That's when I figured yo, it really wasn't.
Because at the end of the day, you just a result of their situation. Because it's gonna be his perspective, her perspective, and then what really happened. You wasn't there. You feel what I'm saying?
The middle of the bullshit.
So all you can do is judge our relationship based off of after you and him had that man-to-man conversation.
That don't have nothing. That whatever the situation and the back and forth goes on, that's none of your concern, bro.
It's just it's wild to me that that's a whole thing. I don't care.
Money. At the end of the day, so
money makes the money.
It's gonna be a thing. It's money.
It's amazing when the love's going out. How shit goes out.
After the love is gone.
Listen, man. All right, now we off the serious shit. Here go. I want to talk about it.
What's the next one?
So apparently, and if I think y'all lying, I'm gonna say y'all lying on here, and I'm not editing it out. So y'all take that however y'all feel.
He said, "Take it how you feel."
So you know how on a late night you may go all right. So I went to a Chinese store one time on a late night. I went to actually get Chinese food. So man was in there yo, let me get one of them. Condoms. You wild forget the dollar condom at the Chinese store. Anyway, because they make fake everything. But anyway. So condoms are in the play as well. That's not something you want to roll the dice on.
Bro, they not just going to sell you fake condoms out
there. Dog, from what I know.
Bro. Fake what kind of condoms?
Fake brand children's drugs.
What do you mean? What
an Incredibles condom in a Chinese store?
No, what type of condoms this nigga's grabbing though?
No, those Magnum Jones, they
fake mags.
That's what they sell. You don't know they fake. First of all, Magnum doesn't cost $1. First and foremost.
If they got the bulk pack, maybe.
No, you never bought a bulk. You never bought a 3-pack of Trojan Magnums for $3.
I definitely grabbed the 25. No, I grabbed the big count box from BJ's. That shit $20.
You're wild.
Why?
That's serial killer vibe.
He grabbed the.
Wait, you bought the 52-pack?
What? Tripping.
Yo, he grabbed the fucking roll.
What? Them
shit like a toilet paper roll. 4 different kind of condoms in the yard. Tripping. Yes, I bought the box. Hold up. What type of? Are you buying Magnums?
They were Trojans, bro. They had 4 different types of Trojans in the box.
Fire and ice.
Fire, ice, double good.
You tasted the condoms?
No,
You said 4 different flavors, man.
You definitely did.
That's why I'm over here losing my shit.
That's why I threw out the fire and ice.
You're not supposed to eat the fire and ice, Joe.
I didn't literally taste it. I mean, it has 4 different kinds of condoms in the box. That's why I bought it. Why not?
My heart wouldn't be able to take it. No, but you crazy as shit for that.
Yo, he got the.
I've never bought more than a 3-pack.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm gonna make it tomorrow, so I'm gonna die with. You're not finding me dead with a 52-pack of fucking.
I don't take them with me,
bro.
If I'm going somewhere and
I hear you.
Get some yams, I'm taking 2 or 3 with me and it's going in my pocket.
Listen to me.
But I'm taking one of each different ones.
Yo,
Listen
he's
to me.
freaky, real
Sound
freaky,
Ted
dog.
Bundy
Yeah.
right now.
Sicko mode's activated.
So I got different flows
Like,
for
I'm gonna
different.
hit you with the fire.
You sound like
Then
a
I'm gonna hit
deviant.
you with the ice.
He said, he said, that's that red fireball, that's that Ryu. Oh yeah, no, that Ken coming. But hit you with that ball, that Ken coming. I can't buy a 52 pack of condoms and then die, and then people go through my shit. It's like, yo, this nigga had a 52 pack.
Yo,
You can't. Who gonna explain who gonna tell my story?
that's wild.
I mean, no, I ain't gonna leave you hanging out there. At max, I might get like, what's the taller box? This 12 pack.
I'm actually
I'm-
shocked because
Y'all been on having a lot of sex, man.
Hey, Jehovah,
Damn.
them niggas in the gym strapped.
No, like just to have it in the crib, like
Niggas in there practicing.
niggas
Y'all
might
playing, y'all.
niggas might
Y'all
come
have lofty
through.
goals.
They going on a mission. Hey man, do your thing.
Y'all have lofty
you
goals.
mean, like,
Oh, like I'm
giving
not
some to
just
my
out here
homies.
slaying
Real,
shit
we
down.
be chilling. He be like, yo, bro, I need one. Join one. Huh, bro.
Remember
Why?
coming
Because
to
I got
America?
2 more in my
Yeah.
pocket.
Remember when they was at the game and Bull realized that he was Prince Hakeem?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I am every
It's
time
you.
I'm about to get some fucking yams. It is you! Wait, take a picture out. Y'all niggas buy 52 by what?
No, I ain't know. Don't throw me in the
One and
52
done.
box.
I need the one.
My name.
Cause this might be the last one.
This may sound crazy to you. I've never. The most condoms I've ever had at one time is like 2. I normally always got 1.
He said I always got one.
Bro, listen.
So you not buying a
don't
3-pack from the gas station?
Listen, all I'm saying is
I'm not
y'all
buying
niggas
no
are
shit from the
obviously
gas station.
not prepared to get
I'm going to the
tips
Rite
at all
Aid.
times.
He
I
said I'm going to the
got a
Rite Aid.
discount there. So,
He said I got a discount at the gas
So-
station.
and no, Rite Aid,
Rite
not
Aid.
the gas station. Y'all, first of all. All right, so.
So wait, you can't. You contradicting yourself. You can't buy one at Rite Aid. You can't buy one single condom at Rite Aid.
Oh, I didn't buy one from Rite Aid.
So what you doing? So why-
Sometimes I get them from people. like yo, everybody know if you see your married homie and you going through shit, you like, oh, you gotta let me get that.
Yeah, absolutely.
for sure. No, that's
That's
what-
real, right?
for sure.
Married
That's for
homies.
real.
You don't need to be in that kind of trouble.
Right.
Don't take
That's-
this.
So I was going to the Chinese store. Main man bought a strap. Let's get back to the story.
Yeah.
He bought a gold boy. He's like, yo, I'm in there. I'm in the back waiting for my shrimp and broccoli.
For sure.
Yo, let me get one. He's like, and this is where the story turns.
It was at this moment.
This is where that
shit's not real.
shit did a Quavo ad lib. This is where it skrrr.
It was at this moment.
He said, and let me get one of them black ants too. I said, oh, wait a minute, let me get it together now. So I'm looking. I said, so he left, and I'm, how you try to look through the glass. I'm looking. I'm like, I can't really see because it was in the. I said, look, let me see one of them Jones. I just want to read it. So I'm reading it. It's like black ants, and they like, get this off. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Ginseng.
all right, so
So that's what it is.
this shit is like I liken this shit like when we talking in terms of the condoms, the sex. This shit is sports to me, right? So for me, you might hear me be like, "Oh no, that's a bucket. We know what that is. We know what a bucket is."
Right.
Or you might got a draw and you be like, "Man, she a scorer. We know what that mean. We know where we might gotta throw something off the glass.
She catch the rebounds.
You caught a oop before, and if it was a good oop, what you do? You might put your arm in the rim. You might put
We got the analogies, man.
You might sit like a chair in the air and dunk that bitch. So
Continue with
you
the story, bro.
can't be out here getting buckets and using PEDs, yo.
So I have a question. This was your first introduction to this?
No, this was the first time I really had idle time and I was dumb fried and I was like, I want to get down to the bottom of this shit.
Okay.
And I looked at it, I said, this is great material for the show.
Yo, my man, a homie of mine, like, years ago was like, yo, bro, you gotta go to the gas station and get the da-da-da. I'm like, what are you talking about,
Nah,
bro?
man.
That's how Mark Odom almost died.
And this was
fucking
when
with
I
No,
was...
he had a good time. Lloyd said he had too much fun. Call him up.
This was when I was drinking, so I was just a bottle of Henny boy. Like, I
said
needed
bottle
some
of
bottle of
Henny.
Henny.
That dog?
Yeah, she could be ready to marry a nigga.
Listen, bro. That Henny,
different breed.
So
You will be in the corner shaking, saying, "No more!"
Fuck or fight.
So
That's the only two outcomes of Hennessy.
So you mean to
Fuck or
tell
fight.
me nobody in here has tried the ant?
No.
Nobody has tried the ant.
Have you? Wait, have you?
I tried a black ant.
Graham.
I tried a black ant. No, come on, man. Like,
Let's talk about it.
I ain't never took no ginseng, none of that shit.
I mean, but this thing
I ain't using. I ain't pointing no elbows.
in my lifetime, but tell me more about this black ant.
no, it ain't a whole lot to tell about it because it's like
I have never.
I smell bud.
It's
No,
like black.
it's-
It's like a
yeah.
black pill.
No, I don't even. Honestly, I don't even remember what the shit looked like.
Wait, you
But-
took one?
Yeah, I took one of them.
That shit had you Balboa?
I mean, it make you not be able to nut for a little bit, but like,
I don't want that.
But this is my thing. But this is my
wrong.
thing. Hold, I can't really tell you if it was the black ant or if it was
Because you
Yeah,
had
the
no
cocktail.
shit in your system.
Henny,
Yeah, the
smoking
cocktail.
weed. Like, come
Yeah,
on,
everything
man.
in
Like,
your
I
system,
don't.
yeah.
So for real, that's why I don't fuck with them Jones. I
Hey, my man out
played
here,
in
man.
the
The only
nah.
time I
Fucking
get enhanced is off the
PED
liquor.
Molotov.
The only time
Oh,
I've
because
been
niggas not
enhanced
gonna
is off
niggas don't be trying to keep it real on shit. Like, oh no, I wouldn't
No,
do it.
I worked
I
with
mean,
a
I
bull.
believe y'all, but like niggas, I ain't. Until somebody say, oh yeah, then they like, oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that shit ain't happen. Not
So
now.
what you saying is niggas be saying Cassell with the pump fakes out here.
All day
Mark
long.
Jackson.
All day long.
Jackson.
Mark
7 in a
Jackson,
row in the
elbow
post.
pass, yeah, all that shit.
Yo,
Backing them down.
I
Homerian
All that
work.
shit.
I used to work with this bull. We was young bulls, right? I was young. Worked at like Home Depot. I'm like 21. Everybody there,
Home
like,
Depot. I used to work at Home Depot.
Home Depot that work.
Shout out to Home Depot.
We all there. We
Nice.
kicking it.
You
But
equalize it, don't you?
Used to get high.
so you want to be equalized? And you know, we was all young. We like 21, so we was like pretty wild. Everything, you know, around that age, everything is centered around, you know, getting buckets. So we know we going sharing our words. He's like, man, listen, man, we young, we 20, 21. He's like, man, I ain't gonna hold you. I get me a new job, I pop one of them Cialis, and I just wear the thing out. And it was like,
How old was
wild.
he? We the
20,
same
21.
age? No, dog.
No, he wildin'.
I'm not. No.
He has no control over himself.
2021.
I'm not
kidding
putting my tool on the crap table like
See,
this.
I have a,
Are you
it's not a
kidding me?
phobia, but I got like an apprehension. Like, I feel like my shit is not going to
Be the
work.
same, you gonna
If
be
I
dependent
get
on it.
No, my shit is not going to work.
You're not gonna have my tool out
I-
here when it's
if I-
showtime at the Apollo
if I take that
on
shit,
Slump
like-
Guy. You're not gonna have me like that.
Shit just flapping in the wind. Like, no.
My shit is like motherfucking Bobby Schmurder. My shit stand tall, baby. My shit stand tall. In the face.
All I need is
I'm
some
looking
money,
at
bro.
time.
And an L,
Maybe a
I'm
short
on
time.
Tony Stark vibes.
Maybe a very short time. But I'm gonna do my time.
Yo.
Yo,
My shit on Tony Stark vibes.
I'd rather
off natural.
listen, before I do that,
I don't need none of that
I'm
shit.
Ken Griffey with my shit. My numbers ain't tainted. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got these Barry Bonds numbers, these Sosa. I'm Ken.
Smooth with
Look
it.
at it. I'll take it. It's like you can look at it till I ain't knowing nothing. I'm the kid. Hold up. Ain't this how the kid was?
The kid can do no wrong.
Ain't this how the kid was on the speakers? With the head backwards? That's how I pull up. That's how I pull up like Bulla. I pull up like Bulla. But what I'm saying is,
There's a heavy PED culture out here. Why you think them Jones is taking
no. We're not stopping this, Bubba. This is good shit.
No. Yeah, you gotta keep that going.
Yo,
Why
but
you think they taped on the bulletproof glass in every
Henny, yo,
establishment?
here go another thing.
There's a reason for that.
Henny's a PED.
No, for
No,
sure.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Perks, all that
No,
shit.
it's not.
Henny, listen to me. I'm about to tell you how when I
No,
was
it's not.
I was a drinker, right? Heavy, and I was like,
was a drinker.
all I need is that dog, and if I get that dog, I'm gonna wear you out like a dog.
Right. He said, I'm gonna wear you out like a dog.
Have you?
Fuck out of here.
Sorry, I'm activation levels.
No, like you definitely.
Bro, listen.
Where you out?
You ever have sex with a girl drinking Henny,
Yeah.
and then maybe later on down the line, has sex with her not drinking Henny? It's not the same thing. You don't feel the same shit, and you're cheating. Your shit is numb. You're recovering faster. You're on roids. Listen.
Same thing with T-Pain.
Listen.
Taylor Sport.
That's why you ever had some motherfuckers? All right,
No, I disagree.
I shouldn't tell this story, right?
I disagree.
But I'm going to tell this story. Listen, it's a very long time ago. I was 22.
What?
But
I don't
today-
drink.
Tell us story.
I don't drink no fucking Taylor Sport.
Listen,
dog.
Taylor Sport is grape Henny, bro.
I never drank Taylor
No, the
Sport.
Great
fuck
Henny, bro.
it's not.
Yes,
I would
it is,
not.
bro.
take
Listen,
that
I'm
shit.
about to tell
I
you what.
can't
This is an old true Hollywood story.
Remember when I used to go to the liquor store like after class and
Yeah,
be
he was-
sitting out front of the smack with a bottle of TP?
Oh man,
No, I used to be draw.
Niggas was a little different.
I was a
champagne
real-
my choice. I'm
Nah,
a
So you
champagne.
just didn't want to be
I'm
in
a
school? Is that what you're saying?
It was some stuff
Nah,
that
bro.
had happened.
Yeah, a lot. But yo,
In order to get inside, you gotta walk through the door. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it was some stuff that happened.
listen,
But continue.
we were a different format
That's
in
called
college.
deflection.
Yeah, well played. So old true Hollywood story. I was in Miami. I was 22, went to Miami with my friends. We met some young ladies at the hotel. Ended up getting with the young ladies like 3 days later. You know how it rained on and off in Miami like crazy.
Yeah.
So we there. They come back to the telly. They like, yo, we about to go. I'm like, yo, we about to go back to the telly and have a hotel party. They're like, oh, bet we going. We like, bet. So we get back. It's a 4-on-4 joint. 4 girls, 4 dudes.
Evened out.
So I'm like, they in there. They was like, yo, this. I'm about to tell you the
All right,
time.
now,
No. You will not interrupt this story. You will wait today. This is very good. This I'm gonna.
I feel like my question
I
was
feel
also.
like music gives you a point of reference in time.
Alright, so what was out?
Lollipop.
Oh God.
So they put you already in that
Oh,
mode,
God.
right? So Lollipop is the song. So
So we
I'm a thinker,
06, 06, 07?
yeah, 06, 07.
Yes.
I'm like a forward thing. I'm very proactive in when I want to be. So in my head, we go to the store, and it's funny you talk about the straps, or you, because you're a serial killer. And my homie's like, yo, we gotta get some condoms, dog. Yo, first of all, this story ties directly to this. We're like, yo, we gotta get some condoms. So we're like, yo, bet. So we go get the straps. So we like,
How many did y'all get?
we got the 36 back.
Look at him.
He talking about
You get a 52 pack and you home, and it's 4 people. I'm split with this, and I'm in Miami.
That's why.
If anything, I'm prepared.
I was prepared, nigga. What you mean?
Listen, so we get the 36.
Prepared for the long haul.
Life, nigga. What the fuck?
They gonna expire.
You expire before you expire.
He drilling
You expire
shit.
before they
He
expire.
drilling shit.
Right, motherfucker? He said, I drill you, bitch. Root canal.
We got the fucking cuddler over here.
Right?
The cuddler.
Evil cuddles lies in a puddle.
You got the red hood on and everything. Look at him.
Fucking the red hood.
The cuddler dance. The
He
cuddler
said
dance.
it. So we get them Jones. So the Jones back at the crib, back in the hotel. So I'm like, we was out. So you know, if you're out in Miami, humid. So like, we about to get. I'm like, yo, I'm about to jump in the shower. So they're like, all right. So before we're thinking part, I'm sorry. We go to Rite Aid to get the Jones. So we got a 36 pack. We go to leave. I was like, yo, I'm about to buy this speaker. So, cause like I like when I get dressed, I like listening to music. When I get in the shower, I like listening to music. I'm very, you know what I mean, music oriented dude. So I'm gonna get the speaker. So they like, oh my gosh, should we listen to Lollipop? I'm like, aha, the package. I have one. I have a speaker. I put that joint on, turned up. Oh yeah. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to jump in the shower.
I'm thinking about Candy Shop.
So I jump in the joint. Candy Shop was around that time, not too far from it. So I jump in the shower. So you know how like you may be in the shower, you can like hear shit, especially outside the joint. So I hear like, you know, oh boy, people like, and I hear, oh, he in the shower, go see him. And I was like, no, I'm not ready. In my head. Right. So she comes in and
like a 12-year-old that
I wasn't prepared. She comes in and she's like, peace in the joint. She's like, oh, you taking a shower? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, be ready when you come out. I was like, oh, okay, word, I got you. And I don't know if it was the moment I wasn't ready. My homie knocked on the door to ask for something, and I was like, yo, we all bought liquor. I was like, yo, pass me a handy, yo, hide it though, like put it underneath a towel, like I'm asking for a towel. So he goes and gets it. He's like, yo, dog, that's my Henny, dog. This joint was $45. I said, dog, I'll buy you another bottle of Henny. I need the Henny.
The whole bottle?
You know it gets real.
I just need. It ain't no telling.
You know it gets
Bro,
real.
he was
when you
on
start
short
talking
notice.
time.
Listen, I was doing like, yo, what you doing? Nothing, yo, it's $1 million right now if you can get down here right now.
That's
what time I was on.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
you needed something to jump
bro, I looked in I'm looking in the mirror, I said, nigga, it is go time. I know, real shit. If anybody know me, I demand a lot from myself and the people around me. So I'm like, yo, it's fucking go time. They out there, they asked for you, knocked on the door, came in, what you gonna do? I looked at the Henny, I was like,
you gonna bitch out or you gonna bust these yams down?
I probably drank half the joint of Henny, right?
Oh yeah, he definitely.
You know my vibes.
Unnecessarily, I'm sure though.
Drank it. So I'm like, so as I drink, I'm like, I'm in there, I'm like, and then like,
He in there jumping around looking in the mirror.
no, I'm like pacing a little bit, waiting for the kick, and then shit start getting a little, ooh, I was like, you know, it's like they was like, and shooting guard, 6'3", from Millersville University. That was my time.
Right.
And I was showing out to, see, this, all right, let me give you some more context. So the straps, we had the 36 pack.
Was it different kinds or just
No, it was all gold. We talk gold bullets, baby. Gold bullets. We try to kill a vampire.
Willy Wonka.
So I go with like 8 of them hanging from. I got a towel on. I got like 8 of them hanging from the jaw like it's ammo.
When she came in?
No, when I walked out the bathroom, then I took the other. He drawing.
It was on your Rambo job.
And took the other jaws and put them across my chest.
Rambo stop.
It was funny.
He's drawing, yo.
It's funny. So, let me talk about on our way back. So, on our way back, my friends at the time, they all had ladies. Shall remain nameless.
That's never a good thing.
I'm single guy.
Right.
We left with, how many condoms we buy? I said we bought 36?
Yeah.
We got 31 condoms. What we gonna do with them? I said, yo, I want all them Jones. They said all of them? I said all of them.
Wow.
So I go back to the crib. At the time, I lived with my grandma. I lived at home. So I'm going back to the crib, you know what I'm saying? Put them Jones in my drawer. Whatever, some time went by. Something happened in my crib, like a window broke. So I come home, I'm like, yo, the wind blew the door open and it hit the door, broke the window type vibe. I was like, damn. She was like, yeah, it was crazy. She was like, can I ask you why you got all them conversations?
Straight like that. She didn't even she didn't even try to slide the conversation in there.
Yeah, if you know my grandma's very rigid.
She just was like, yeah.
She said, can I ask you why you got over 20 condoms in your drawer? Boy, what the hell is you doing? And I was like, yo, I'm just prepared out here.
That was what you had for it.
And I guess from how I had, that's all I had.
That's all you had.
That's all he had.
Nah, I was prepared out
That's all
here.
you had.
I was. But that's that story that tied into the condom. But yo, I'm saying it to say Henny is a PED, bro.
It's not though. And I'm gonna be brief. I'm gonna refute it. I'm gonna be brief. Henny is not a PED, and it's not because it's a part of
A PED.
No, it's a part of the setting. So like you get Henny, you know what I'm saying? Like when we was young,
okay.
used to call
it's
chicks
a natural
over.
thing.
Like it's a part of the evening. It's a part of the environment.
Yeah, malt liquor
is
definitely
more of a PED.
My nigga,
if I'm drinking a 211,
yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm definitely not grabbing a 211.
Is the tagline. That is, I mean, he's telling you, he's looking at you that it works.
It works every time.
That's crazy. I'm not fucking with no brew.
Beloved, let me say this.
Not fucking with a look
Henny
at
is
all.
part of the. It's part of the environment. It's part of the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let me say this,
if
beloved.
If we out, you at a club or a bar.
That's fine.
Liquor is
It's
available.
not that.
readily available.
If you are drinking Henny for advantages, it's a PED. And you've drank Henny for advantages, for an unfair competitive advantage. And if you're saying you didn't, you're lying. Because that means you really wasn't trying.
What advantage?
To break her the fuck down.
No, so you can have a little less feeling to stand up in it like a champ up in it. Listen, everybody has done something during the first time of maybe hitting somebody at some point that was a little cheating.
That was a little cheat.
That was like, the rules.
The rules
that
have been altered.
It's only cheating if you get caught, but like
Turn the sliders up.
Yeah, but
sliders.
If I'm walking into Poppy, Chinese, gas station, wherever wherever bulletproof glass is prevalent at the register.
And you getting the ants.
And I'm purchasing it, and that's a conscious decision to enhance my performance. If I'm hit it's a drink. I drink Henny. I used to drink Henny because it was Thursday.
No, Mac.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
and then some pussy falls to your lap.
I'm saying if you notice, if a joint hits you up, I'm giving a situation, and you gotta give me the answer, and this will determine. Joint hits you up
but no. Now though, I don't drink anymore.
Okay, no, it's fine. Whatever time whatever Mac you want to answer this, whatever Mac in time you want to answer this question, that's fine too. Because it applies to everyone.
Mac in time.
Back to the future. If a joint hit
TV shows on the way.
Talk about it. If a joint hits you up and say, "Yo, I want you to just come through and I want you to come through and go 2000 Vince Carter All-Star game on the air." Straight up. And you be like, "I'm on my way," and drink Henny before you do that, you are cheating. You are cheating. You are drinking Henny for an unfair competitive advantage.
Am I purchasing it or
it don't matter?
It doesn't matter.
No.
He said, "Am I
No, it does matter.
Bro, the consumption of it. The consumption of it.
Common thread is.
If I have Hennessy in my house, then I'm going to drink that shit.
Mac,
what are you talking about?
But you're not listening to the context of the situation.
If
you wasn't gonna drink it,
mine would probably be open already.
No, we're not talking about probably. I'm giving you.
You know me.
Yeah, but Mac, I'm giving you the circumstance. I'm giving you the scenario. You can't change the scenario.
I'm not changing. I'm asking.
I'm saying you are sitting in the house watching ESPN. You might even be playing 2K. You have no intentions on going out. You chilling.
You ain't drinking shit.
You ain't drinking nothing.
You got nothing.
For you, because for some reason you want this Henny in the house.
I just have obsessive personality. I have an obsessive personality, bro.
Mac,
you know me.
Henny's in the house.
Okay.
Cool.
Then I'm not using PEDs.
You weren't.
If I drive to the liquor store or if I drive to the deli and get some beer and I gotta get drunk so I can break this bitch back, then that's PEDs.
If the joint say slide and you already got the Henny bottle in your mind, you say, "Oh, I'm gonna drink this before I get to her crib." Nigga, you know why you drinking it before you get there.
My nigga, I've been drunk at 6 a.m. before.
Mac.
I have too, Mac. I woke up at 5 a.m. on a Saturday and drank some beers, some IPAs, bro.
Alright, so what we talking about?
But
my intention was to not go fuck a bitch ass.
In this scenario, you have not drinking, bro. You have not drinking anything. You ain't drinking. You ain't drinking.
And I venture out to.
Hear me out what I'm saying. Hear me out what I'm saying though. When you get those calls, the liquor stores normally close. So hear me out. Hear me out with the scenario I'm saying. Because I'm saying you home in the crib playing 2K and you get this call at night. Liquor stores close at
11:30 to be specific. So we make sure the store
Or
is
Atlantic.
No, we on Eastern Standard Time.
All right.
Nah, that was funny as shit.
I'm not the only one that can't talk today.
Yo, so if you're not gonna drink and you because you're drinking it for a reason.
I get what you're saying. If you make the I get what
Ladies and gentlemen, Mac is a cheater.
No,
Mac uses PEDs.
I think we agree, but it's about the intention, though.
You don't want to admit it. It's all good.
No. If you drinking the drink to get a buzz, but if you drinking I'm gonna hit it so I can stay up in it, that's cheating.
I drank because
You was about to get some yen.
Like I'm sitting in the chair before.
Right,
like that's why I stopped drinking.
But we talking about
because that's the reason. That was reasons that I would drink. Oh, I'm sitting here.
But we talking about.
Let me go get a drink.
We not talking about that, Mac.
But that's what I'm saying.
You give me context, and I know you. You ain't gotta give me context.
That's the importance between the distinction that we're trying to make. It's the intention.
I never said it wasn't. I always said that.
When I was drinking liquor, I drink all day and twice on Sunday.
Mac, I clearly said the intention. I said if you are drinking to get in, I said this over 7 times, Mac. There's no way you didn't hear it.
No, but I'm talking about your specific scenario that you just made for me.
But I said if you're drinking Henny to get an unfair competitive advantage in the sack,
right?
You are that's clearly everything you just said. So you ain't that's clearly what you just said.
But that's
Mac.
different from me sitting in the house playing 2K while I'm drinking. We said you weren't drinking, Mac.
Mac is fucking drunk now, actually, ladies and gentlemen. Mac, we said that I gave you the scenario, I played it out and put it before you, and you changed it, and then got mad that you changed it. You changed the whole scenario. You know that, right?
I didn't change shit.
Mac, I said you are playing the game. You are not drinking.
Okay.
I said you had no intentions on drinking.
Okay.
You just said it changes if I'm sitting here drinking over it. I never said that. You changed that, and you got upset that you changed it.
about when you get bad customer service?
What, from the yams? I'm upset.
So wait, explain customer service to the people.
What is that?
Yeah.
What, we talking about yamage customer service, or we just talking about customer
No,
service?
he's transitioning into the next topic.
No. But let's actually transition.
Since we're pulling the curtain back.
Let's transition from customer service.
But that means everybody everything that happens behind the scenes of the fucking.
That means you're
God
paying.
damn.
That means you're paying for the yams if you get customer service.
He's not talking about pussy.
I know, but if we're gonna use a transition, they gotta kind of like relate. So I'm doing that to ease into his topic.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise it's not a transition. We just change subject.
No, niggas definitely be out here paying for it, like religiously.
Like, should you get?
Everybody pays for it.
No, everybody pays. You pay for pussy.
In some type of way.
No, I'm talking about like niggas just be like yo.
What, just giving money?
Yeah.
Giving money out?
It's called cutting the middleman out, bro. You listen. What you right?
There's a great philosopher.
And let me say this. I don't do it.
Yeah, I don't.
But I understand.
There's a great
I
philosopher.
totally understand.
I get it. If all they want is an eighth and a beef and broccoli, I'm with it.
There's a great philosopher, Lord Bubba.
Alexis Scott is out here fucking for like a stat.
Huh?
He has.
I got that.
He said, I paid for
It's
it.
very relevant. It goes, and I quote, "She sucked a nigga's soul." Got the cash. It's very prevalent.
The nigga knows.
You get what you pay for.
Slat.
You understand? You get what you pay for. I'm not judging anyone. If you would like to pay for the quality of yamage that you
I get it,
can
yo.
achieve,
Some people don't like people and don't like the whole getting to know. I don't want to know your color.
Cut the middleman out, man.
What's the cash at?
Yeah, I don't pay. I watch porn, but like I don't pay. You know what I'm saying?
If you watch porn, you got unlimited bitches.
See, I got all the hoes.
Every single one of them.
Exactly.
You know how you make, when you watch porn, you know how you tell them bitches to shut up?
Yo, I'm done with these dudes.
Look, man, I'm tired of these bitches.
This right here, this little circle right here,
It's over with.
I'm done with you for the night, whore.
Filthy.
How could you do such a thing?
I don't want to hear you talk about how your day was. I don't care.
But let's talk about customer service. I wanted to share this experience I had, man. So I was in a position where I was running out of toothpaste, and as a man, I try to get I try to get everything out of everything I buy.
Wait. How do you extract your toothpaste from the tube?
Pause.
Are you a middle squeezer?
No, you're a serial killer.
I have a theory in life.
My ex.
Anybody that squeezes their toothpaste from the middle of the tube
Stay the fuck away from me.
Is batshit crazy. They will kill you in your sleep.
I used to deal with this girl who was kind of sophisticated a little bit, right?
Okay.
Kind of, to a degree.
Okay.
And it was
She
like,
Bougetto?
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And I remember like at her crib, and I seen the toothpaste, and that shit looked like Incredible Hulk wanted that shit. Like, it was just, I was like, you are so elegant and everything. Why the fuck would you kill people? Like, the shit was just like, and I was just like, yo, you better go from the bottom.
Yo.
You gotta grind from the bottom just to make it to the bottom.
Yo. Roll it up. That's like nails on a chalkboard for me.
And and if you know me after a while, I gotta address shit. And I was like, yo, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this toothpaste shit. I was like, you do everything with such grace. Like, what the fuck?
How you miss it there though? How do you miss it there?
But your grace, that would drive me nuts.
Like, why do you do that? Don't do that.
So I'm out of toothpaste. I go to ground to the store. Closest store is like, yo, let me go to Family Dollar, cause like they might got some toothpaste for like $2.
Wait, where did you go?
Family Dollar.
Okay.
Family.
Everybody, never go there.
Yeah. You should know this already. Yeah, so I go in, and the lady looking at me. I got my book bag and my laptop. I don't go nowhere without my laptop.
Okay.
And she's like, "Oh, we gotta take that back." I said, "No, you won't. Not today, baby." I said, "It's a laptop in here. This Family Dollar."
No kidding.
Not even saying that my laptop costs that much, but that's 3 hours, baby. 3 hours worth of merchandise is in my backpack. This is Family Dollar. I said, I'm gonna hold on to it. I said, I'm just going to this aisle anyway, because I just need some toothpaste. I know what I need. She said, okay, as long as you know where you're going. And I was like, in my hand. I stopped and I look at her like, bitch, if I didn't know where I was going, the backpack was coming with it. But
regardless,
you can have that. Sorry about that. You can have that. Get the toothpaste. I go up to the register. The same lady sitting at the register. She said,
absolutely.
"Oh, I'll be right with you," and walked off. And I was like, "That's wild because you right with me right now." And
is nobody ahead of you?
I'm the only person there.
It is entire
story. And surprisingly, I don't know if you've ever been to Family Dollar.
Sure.
It was 2 people working in there. I don't know how I got so lucky.
At the same time?
Same damn time.
At the 2 registers.
At the register. And they both went and dipped. And she had the little, like, I'm somebody, like, she was.
Oh, no, they had a conversation.
She go to church, but she probably was like a recovering addict and got the big butt with this lumpy. And they walk, and one of the hip joints come up higher with the butt cheek. You know what I'm talking about. That little hump, that little humpback, as I call it.
You need to be stopped.
Take your bitch, Chris Humphries. So I'm sitting there patient.
All the aunties.
Right, and I'm sitting there like, okay.
Talking about somebody auntie right now.
Fuck it.
Sure.
And I'm looking.
The big arm back.
Oh yeah, she got the mac and cheese arms.
I take the solid hit for everything, ain't it?
I nicknamed her French Montana because she got that mac and cheese forward arms.
This thing ain't right.
So, okay. So as she comes, I'm like looking like, all right. She went somewhere and came back, and she's like, ring this shit up. As she rings it up, I'm hearing something. I'm like, what the fuck? She's on speakerphone on the phone.
Okay.
And I'm just sitting up there like, I want to see how long. Listen, when I see wild shit like that, I have to see how long this will proceed. So I'm like, I'm not gonna interrupt, but I'm sitting there like, look at this shit. Girl, I know they was up fucking this nut ass. I was just like, and she said something. She was like, you can swipe your card, and I'm like.
She chunked you.
She said, no, put the chip in. I said,
all right, bitch.
So I do my numbers, and I'm like, and the whole experience was like, it got me thinking. And instantly I texted the group chat. I said, we need to talk about customer service. I just had an experience that I need to address.
That shit don't exist, bro.
So I wanted to think, in every sector, top 5 worst customer service places in that lane. Let me tell you. Okay. Let me give you an example. Fast food restaurants.
Oh, let me go first.
No. I'm talking about a chain.
Let's broaden it to the food service.
Like
period.
which?
No.
Like
No.
chain?
We got lanes. We gonna go fast food. We gonna go like a
chain
restaurant.
Yeah.
It gotta be a chain because it gotta be consistent every time you go to that one.
Yep.
So we gonna go fast food restaurants, low-end convenience stores, i.e. Family Dollar, things of that nature. We are going to go high-end restaurants, or mid-tier. High-end is very subjective.
I feel like this argument is a regional argument more so with Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's definitely not Philly.
Yeah.
It's definitely regional.
Yeah.
And then we can go maybe airlines.
I don't.
And then we can, you know what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with it? Like the lanes in which.
Yeah, because you go to Jersey, you get good customer service in Jersey.
Not in these places. And once I start naming places, you understand. Fast food restaurants. Checkers is Checkers is number 1. No, we're going down the list. Checkers is number 1. There is no
for bad customer service.
Yeah, they ghetto. Like super, bro. I seen a pregnant Joan with her kids.
I seen
kids. In the
I seen a Joan with her boyfriend in there.
In the goddamn kitchen.
But first of all, other places is Rowley's.
That's different.
Yeah, I feel
that's different. It's other places where these people.
You can go to any Checkers in Philly. It's literally the same.
Yeah. You go out in the county.
All right, but bro, we're not talking about the county because don't nobody go to the county and go to Checkers in the county. Let's talk about the shit that we see that everybody here has seen, and whether it's cultural, regional, or city, that's fine. It's still a topic, and that's what we're talking about. If you like, that's it. We talking about Philly shit. That's all we can talk about. I don't go to the Checkers in Montgomery County. Pretty sure it's not there, and I'm pretty sure Checkers is only in the hood. So I'm pretty sure it might be universal, especially that one. Wendy's is not universal, but within Philadelphia, Wendy's is number 2.
Yeah.
I worked at Wendy's, so
Wait,
Wendy's is number 2.
did Wendy's surpass McDonald's?
No.
Yeah, you saying bad customer service?
Yeah.
No.
McDonald's is
No,
number 2.
McDonald's
is number 2.
is
McDonald's
first,
definitely
yo.
number 2.
McDonald's is number 1.
I don't got them over
McDonald's is
checkers.
before Wendy's.
I've been to some
McDonald's is way before Wendy's.
I've been to some
on customer
I've been to
service.
some dope customer service McDonald's in the city. Every Checkers I've been to is shitty.
The Wendy's downtown is good
Bad.
customer service.
No, it's not, bro. You wildin'.
Well, on
Which
Chestnut
one?
Street.
Which one? It's 2.
If y'all hope
You talking about the old joint on like that's like what's that like 11th and Walnut?
Yeah.
That's closed, but no, that's the that was shit was awful.
that was bad too.
But the one that
You had to walk in that bitch with a-
That was bad,
good.
bro.
It used to be good.
Yeah, the one on
When?
the corner used to be good when it was on the corner. Now that they moved it inside, like now that
Dog, you gotta go.
You talking about
deeper
when they
into
moved
the
Wawa from that like exact corner? Even then it was bad, bro. You
Yo,
go there all the time.
You gotta go in Wendy's and get weighed in before you order. You might fight that bitch. It's a pay-per-view of that bitch.
Which one?
I haven't been in that.
The joint on Chestnut Street next to the Foot Locker?
Yeah,
Wicked.
I've never been.
Now?
You might have to fight a homeless or a fiend in there on the con.
Never been.
Or the motherfucker that took your order.
Or the
Yeah,
security
I
guard at the
ain't
door.
been in that
Only
joint.
going
You know how that shit
I'm
go.
only going Five Guys when I'm there.
Five Guys. I
Yeah,
love
Five
Five Guys.
Guys.
It's too expensive.
And shit like that makes me. It makes me like, you know what? It makes you like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, you got to. The service is
Nigga,
impeccable.
they treat me like I'm the fucking king of the 7 kingdoms in that bitch.
I can't. I like Chick-fil-A. I just can't like. I can't do the pickles and the
Listen.
Don't fuck with Chick-fil-A?
Fuck Chick-fil-A.
Oh man. Damn.
Did you hear him? Thank you for saying that.
No, I didn't.
He said, I can't do the chicken sandwich, but he said, bro, just get a chicken sandwich without pickles.
They
Like,
made it seem like it had to go in the fucking sandwich.
not if you paying.
It's a spot in Philly that got a better sandwich than all of
Customers
them.
always-
No, but I'm not.
Freebird,
Yo,
Freebird.
Listen, I
In
think
the
we
Borscht
deviate.
building.
We deviate. Yeah, Freebird is sure. The Borscht building is a low key joint.
It's a gem.
Behind us, behind the joint.
It's a gem.
We sticking on customer service. Forget the food.
All right, can we
Chick-fil-A makes you like want to go there. Because if I'm gotta go to Checkers to get some good ass fries, and I went in Checkers one time to join on 44th in Market, and the nigga that ordered came in and walked in the back. I said, "This ain't it." And I left.
I can only get fries and a milkshake from Checkers. Like I really don't really venture into anything.
Yeah, like through what part?
That's what I was saying. Like, what the fuck was I saying?
He was talking about.
I'm sorry. From the viewer's standpoint, the whole earthquake happened. Fucking earthquake, Hurricane Bubba over there.
We were discussing how they enter Checkers on 44th Street.
The door's right there. My thing is, why did he get in the full
line,
show you how to do it,
demo,
and you ain't even on the camera and knock everything over? That's why I was like, how did you do that? They don't even see your example.
All right, so technically, like you have to, like if it's an employee, you have to like do it at the register so they can put your discount in, all that other shit.
No.
It's weird.
The door clearly was open. He knew that. He's like, yo, you always fucking playing. I told you I wanted. I was just like.
Oh, so clearly this is something that's routine.
That's
regular behavior.
That's going on.
Bro, the fact that I watched main man order from the drive-through and then parked and came
up
through
and walked in on some cool shit. Like,
wait. He came into the store, then went into the back. Oh yeah, he wilded. He made it himself.
The drive-through was crazy, so I parked and I was like, but nobody inside. Let's go inside. So I went inside. You see a certain car. It's a distinctive car, and he was out there, and I seen him like when you're getting your food, you can kind of look on an angle and see the drive-through person, and you can kind of see whoever in the window. Right. And it was the same bull. So I'm about to order, and then because in Checkers the same Joe do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because they never, literally, they have no workers.
So
what time of day is this?
This is like 9:30.
Okay.
Yeah, main man come in. I'm like, oh, he about to tear this shit. I'm looking like.
He
said, no, you always on some funny shit playing. I told you, I said, put the extra shit. I was like,
nigga worked there. He worked there.
You were flabbergasted.
I was out.
What's happening here?
He was
believe what you were watching.
Clearly an employee.
You didn't understand what you were seeing.
Yo, he was an employee.
You couldn't process what you were seeing. You didn't understand it.
I'm not gonna hold you.
You couldn't compute
I've done that. Like I've not ordered in the drive through. Like I worked there when I was working at Wendy's. I ordered something in the front. Yo, make sure y'all add. Like,
Are you in work clothes or regular clothes?
Work clothes.
You're on shift.
Yeah,
No,
clearly
like,
come on, man.
I'm clocking in, but like make sure y'all get.
Yeah, but you got work. Like it's universally
It's
known that you
understood.
work here.
Yeah.
You
I also
damn near
done
don't
it
even
without
gotta
my
pay
work
for that.
You're
shit.
wildin'.
Like,
You wildin'. Doing it without your clothes, you're wildin'.
what?
And
Just
it's
walk
crazy
into
because
the back.
customers really will look at you like, what is he doing?
Exactly. Why
Like,
wouldn't they?
yes.
You trying to get a demerit, huh?
Right.
Yo,
This
it
is
was.
the merit.
I mean, it was City Line Avenue's Wendy's near the Apple.
That's not one you can really
you
like
was at
fuck
that
around
joint?
with though. It's still
What?
white people
You was at
around.
that
We were wilding in that joint for sure. Like for sure.
You said it was Wendy's,
Yes.
No, I know for a fact.
No further
they
questions.
was acting nuts in that joint.
Definitely was wilding in there.
but customer service, we ain't gotta go down the list. Customer service is just a lost art. If you work in work in the industry where customer service is like the main base, like
Love
take
your
the
job.
like or get the fuck out of there. And I'm like real shit. I'm about to start coming at people.
Like we
You
understand.
give me if I go there and you give me an attitude, yo, what the fuck is up, fam? You don't know me.
Theory, though.
Like what's up?
and I understand people had bad days, but like yo,
Fuck your bad day. I'm
No,
paying for
theory,
it.
though. It's
at
not
the
even
end of
a
the
bad
day,
thing,
like
Bubba.
you picked that job,
Got
yo.
theory,
You
bro.
worked
What's that?
there.
I mean, they didn't. Not everybody picked that job. That was the option that they had.
No.
From their
No,
circumstances.
no, hold
Come on. No.
You filled out the fucking application. Nobody just said, "Hey, here's the job."
UPS is
You're
hiring.
not hearing what I'm saying. A lot of people had that as the only option.
Not true.
Huh?
No.
What?
That's never the only option.
It's a 10,000
Yo,
retards
whatever
walking the streets
application-
right now. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
and the last
Listen.
we had in the last 3 presidents, 2 of them was retards. So there's always strive for greatness.
man. But
There's strive for greatness.
I have a theory on why there's why customer service doesn't exist anymore, and
Why's
I
that?
think that it's tied into the technology
I agree.
and the cell phones because people don't know how to communicate
with
to
people, yeah.
one another initially.
I agree with you. I agree with you 1,000-fold on that.
And I think that it's playing a big part in like our society, and it's going to lead us to a path where like we just going to be in complete chaos.
All right,
Like
so-
anytime you, my fault, bro.
No,
But anytime you got like motherfuckers like dying or drowning, and somebody pulls out a phone to
take
record
that
it
shit, yeah.
instead of call for like that's that's a serious fucking mind state that people have. And it ties into, not to be long-winded, but we had the discussion off camera when we was talking about the respect shit and
Right.
the generation gap, right? It ties into like I'm around younger people all the time, so it ties into like this mentality of the younger generation, as far as like I'm afraid to fail because in my head this is what I equate it to. In my mind, like they live life like they're on live, like everything is on live. They're being recorded. That's why, like, you hear people, like, say, like, come out with, like, outlandish responses to, like, regular shit. Like, you ask them a regular question. No, the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, ain't nobody recording you right now?
Everybody want to go viral.
You know? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas really out here living in this world like it's a camera on them right now.
Everybody think they in
Like, you
the
have, like, I be driving and shit. And, like, I see motherfuckers walking down the street doing this.
For sure.
Driving
Walking
like
down the
that.
street doing this, like that shit is fucking weird to me. I look at them motherfuckers like they got 6 heads on their shoulders. Like I don't understand it. That shit make no sense
It's
to
the
me.
technology age,
That
man.
shit crazy.
You gotta take the good and bad of technology.
What's the good?
You got a
There's
phone,
a lot
don't
of
you?
good.
What's the
Advanced.
good?
Do you have a phone?
Yes.
All right, no further questions.
What's the good?
Because clearly you seen some good in it, nigga.
No.
All right.
Then why you got your phone,
we,
man?
you know, we already
Know why I utilize this stuff.
we realized
Why
that
you just get an Android?
Mac is on big rocks today.
You know why I utilize
Why
my
you ain't get an
phone.
Android, Mac? If that's the case, why don't you just get a regular Android?
You watch basketball?
Yeah.
Okay. You like basketball?
I love basketball.
How you
There's
gonna
some
watch it without
positives
technology?
of technology, bro.
Huh?
How you gonna watch it without technology?
I would fucking try to find games that I can go to.
Therefore, do you still not need technology to get there? And
How you know what
play
games to
those
go to if you don't know who to watch and who's good?
I would
Look at
research
stats.
it
You don't.
and-
You don't. You don't. You don't.
How would you
Hey,
research it?
yo,
I would research it and
you
Google
can't.
And he
if
moves
you make
fast,
no
right? He
standings,
quick with
just
it, yeah.
literally
Oh
say-
wait. Standings. See,
Newspaper has
bro.
standings.
I will set you up 3 days
How are you
before.
setting me up?
I d-
A standing is a statistic?
You told me standings didn't matter when we talked about basketball earlier.
They don't matter in NBA basketball. No, they don't matter.
But you would look at standings, right?
If I wanted to see a game of basketball,
you can't see a game of basketball in standings.
Huh? If I wanted to look up and see who's a good team, I would look up the standings.
But
So based on the standings, that's the game you gonna go to?
I mean, I could judge and tell and see who's, who would be good or who would be a good matchup off of the standings. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, if you don't watch them, you don't know who's good. You of all people, and I know you, nigga, you don't trust everybody's opinion, nor do you believe every writer. You need an eye test. Am I right or wrong?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I'm saying there's some good. He's just gonna fight me on it because he's after Macho tonight.
That's his stance.
It is.
This shit creating a new form of anxiety for motherfuckers.
You
Why do people think that they have an entitlement to you because they have this and they know that you have one? Motherfuckers will text you like this shit is
because
crazy,
you
bro.
don't answer
I agree.
Or if you text a motherfucker,
right.
like, you know what I'm saying, and then the nigga don't respond, like, yo, what the fuck is that nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is creating a whole different avenue of mental health. This shit is I fucking hate these jokes.
It's too much access. That's what you're trying to say.
Because I have to go to work.
So why you
I can't put my pager number on the fucking application.
So as far as phone and the technology it has, why don't you have a basic flip phone? Because they still got them out there and they work.
A basic flip phone?
Yeah. Why you got an iPhone?
Because I'm me, nigga. I got to be fucking...
Come on, exactly.
So you with the times.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. So what we talking? So what we talking?
Drop down Plugiana.
So what we talking?
Huh?
So what we talking? So why wouldn't you have
You
it?
didn't hear me when I said I want to get off the grid? I said that earlier. I did say that. I said give me the station and the TV. I didn't say phone.
Technology.
I didn't say cell phone though.
It's still technology.
I understand that, but I didn't
What
say
you
cell phone.
said is bad, right? So
You
what's
said
good?
station and TV.
Yo, he didn't mean it. Mac, read it. Next, let's move on. Let's move on. We had 4 of these subjects all day today. The best one was the first one. Mac got up and fucking went Gronk on a bottle of water. I was so happy that shit didn't buzz Greek nigga Gronk spiked the agua.
He definitely did spike that joke.
Yo, but no, I agree with Mac. That is why it is. But like at the end of the day, like I ain't blaming technology. I'm blaming people for their actions. Cause that's how I roll. I like people gotta have some fucking responsibility, and nobody got it now.
Human are sheep, bro.
I agree.
And this shit is the motherfucking. That shit is the fucking. I don't know the name of the instrument used that the sheep herders use, but that's their walking stick. If you know what I'm talking about, yeah, the curl.
Strike the shepherd and the sheep is shatter.
This shit is their staff, man.
Yeah, man. Like the real shit though, but like, it's just like I don't like going. I also don't like dealing with motherfuckers because like the etiquette that I was used to has completely. It's not there anymore because we live in a microwave society.
That's why I put emphasis on it when I go out.
Exactly. I'm heavy. Thank you.
Please.
Please. I don't say you're welcome to everybody because I don't want to bring that shit into my circle. Like. If I do something for you sometimes just being nice, but you're not welcome to ask me that shit again.
Your welcome is different, though.
You see what I'm saying?
Your welcome is different. Your welcome,
for me,
your
like,
welcome kind of takes entitlement.
Like, normally, like, if I'm doing, like, if I'm at work and it's a manager I ain't fucking with and they ask me to do something and I do it, they're like, thank you so much, your mom. I'm like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I was about to say, because I play that job more than anything.
It's power in words for me.
Your welcome is maybe to, like, a family member or something.
Your welcome is like, I got you.
Yeah, right.
Like, don't even trip. Like that's your welcome to me. Or you're a nice person, and our interaction has always been on this level. So,
I never looked at it like that.
But I don't say you're like I used to not. I don't say you're welcome to. That shit is very precious.
No, I get you, but work is different though.
Like,
because I'm not saying you're welcome to anything at work.
No, it's some people that you
like
fuck
anything
with
extra you would do at work. It's expected the second you're finished doing it.
Yeah.
That's my work experience.
For sure.
That's why I don't give a fuck extras no more.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
not doing no extras unless it benefits me.
But with that, honestly, it's like, sorry. With that, honestly, it's like, yo, since we're in microwave, the fact we can do shit quicker, faster, and eliminate the time that we have in between that, we sacrifice the customer service aspect. Case in point. About 2 years ago, when eighths went from 40 to 25.
Dog.
Hear me out. And I had a friend, no bullshit, shall remain nameless. Most of y'all know this nigga. Shall remain nameless.
What up, Malik?
Yoba. Pause.
Wow.
Yo, no, Malik.
His name is not Malik. Or
No,
Yoba.
no,
I don't
but,
know who he's referring.
I was like, yo, I'm about to grab a John. He was like, yo, grab me one. I was like, cool. He was like, how much? I'm like, oh, they like, I think it said 20 or 25. I was like, I'm just grabbing a John just because I need it. He's like, all right, cool. So we go back to the crib. He come through. He's like, yo, dog, this shit don't look like 3.5. And I'm like, you also aren't paying $40 either.
See, I feel like that's bullshit though.
How?
Because you're false advertising. If you telling me it's an eighth, motherfucker, I'm expecting.
How much is an eighth normally?
An eighth is 3.5 grams.
How much is an eighth normally?
Don't
Monetary value, I'm talking.
$40, $35 to $40.
So if you're getting it for 20, you gonna be mad you're not getting 3.5?
Yes, because you told me it's an eighth, so you're lying.
You got to be smarter than that, bro.
I'm
sorry.
Now, I know it's not an eighth, but like,
So-
if you gonna tell me it's an eighth, don't. Not,
But that, like,
it
that's
can't
the.
not be an
But you
eighth.
talking to a hustler
Eyeball
though.
an eighth?
You get what you pay for.
All day. Like if I get it, like I know I'm getting 2.5 to 3 on a dub to 25.
So wait. I'm not
I
paying. If you telling me it's an eighth and I can clearly see it's a 2.5.
And you pay $20 for it?
Cause if it's nice,
you paid $20 for it?
If it's nah, man, I'm not petty like that. But
That's
it's
what
like,
I'm saying though.
Shit,
somebody might though. Like somebody might be like, oh no, because
And that's how niggas
2.5 on a scale looks way different than 3.5.
Yeah, but and you know what's crazy about that? $40 look way crazier than 22.
But the
That's
but
you, that's
this
what you
the
decided
thing.
to change your
It depends on what you smoking though.
$20.
It depends on what you smoking though, dog. Because the regular shit that's on the street that niggas is out here, sir. Oh, I got loud out. That's just saying it's loud.
But nigga, those
That's
are the $20
that 25.
joints. Right. That's what I'm talking.
Shit.
But also,
But if you smoking some Gary Payton, some this and that, some shit with a name, you damn sure ain't getting that shit for no $25.
but that's exactly what I'm saying. So
You
where's
get what you pay
where's
for.
your room to complain?
Oh yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, niggas that got
complain.
deals for $20
Pulling
eighths.
out a scale on me. You just
No way you can't put.
Yeah, you just gotta
No,
take what I'm giving
you bought that.
Yeah.
You bought it.
Yo, for a
You bought
dub, anything over 2.5,
I
you should gotta take that as a W.
I should just, I would just call them
Yo,
dubs.
if you get a dub and get 2.5, you won.
Yeah, you just call them dubs
But-
then. Don't call them eight.
But this is the thing, yo. Tell me this.
Just call
How
it
many
what it
niggas-
is.
But I feel like we being semantic when we know the game.
Fuck, just call it what it is, bro.
But let's be
So we get
realistic.
named because you get
How
mad
many-
because we know what it is and because he said something and you know it's not going to be that, and once you found out you got an attitude.
How many
you ain't got
motherfuckers
passion
is
about it.
grabbing
You ain't got-
and then going home and putting it on the bench right away?
Putting it on the bench.
Because what's the first thing you gonna do when you grab? You grabbing and you rolling up.
Yo,
Like what happens if you...
You cannot get back with no eighth.
Yeah.
cannot.
It ain't going nowhere but in a fucking roll up, nigga. Believe that. Believe that.
Yo, but
dog.
like,
You ain't doing
but like
that.
real shit, like
This
yo,
last 8 ball, I'm back.
it's no way. It's like, all right, case in point,
That be
you've
niggas trying
been
to
to
go
a
to
store, right? Have you been to a store that may have seen something and it may have been a floor model and you get a discount on it and it's no returns? It's no different. It's no different. You gonna go home and get mad?
There's a reason Marshalls in Burlington exists, my nigga.
You wanna know why?
Irregular.
It be that stitching off right
Irregular.
here. Just a little bit. Nobody can see it.
If
Like,
like me personally, if a nigga be like, yo,
My
I
number
got
one
these-
homeboy
I got
is
these
clearance.
for
Nigga, you
25.
kidding me?
Oh, let me see that joint. That's not an eighth, bro. That's 2.5 grand.
Niggas not doing that shit
Just
though.
say that.
Niggas is not really doing that though.
If you real shit, if you are putting a $20 to $25 eighth on the scale, you're a serial killer and you cannot be my
Yo,
friend.
niggas is not doing that
I'm
because
not
that
putting it on the
means
scale, but I'm
you're
looking at you
grabbing.
funny if you telling me.
That's what I'm
You know
like. That's
saying?
why
looking
I'm
at you.
How? And you know what? As me as a dealer, I'm looking at you funny. Like, niggas a $25 eighth. Are you fucking stupid?
No,
And it
not
depends.
eight.
It depends on the
Okay,
situation,
25.
the scenario in which you
25.
cop
All
it.
right, if it's 20, just call it a dub. If it's 25, call it a 25 bag or something. But don't
But-
call it an eight because you're misrepresenting the bag.
All right, for $25, are you expecting 3.5?
But
That's the
no.
realistic shit.
No,
You gotta be real.
I'm not.
I'm asking y'all to be real with yourselves and not be outraged on the verbiage. Especially when we talking about niggas around the hood. They going by whatever. First of all, the weed ain't called whatever he said it's called anyway.
Yeah,
Listen,
This ain't purple sweater.
Purple.
I just gave it a name. So like, come on, bro. What we doing? If you getting a $25, that's just for the night. For me personally, if I'm floating through somewhere and I know somebody got something, but I know my bull that I call is official, he's 40. Everything is different. He drives, come to drop it off to you, the packages, all that. Like
You get
I
what
become
you
a
pay
partial
for.
bougie weed man. I don't buy unless you ain't delivering my shit. Or I know you personally. I'm not.
You on another level.
Fuck that. If I don't know
for
you
the most
personally,
part,
I ain't
all
grabbing
my people deliver.
Yeah, like if I don't
Like,
know you personally
that's-
and you don't deliver, I'm not.
That just so happens,
Yo,
but like, who's
but for
really
delivery,
going on a block searching for fucking random?
Bro, nobody
apes
goes
out here
outside
on the
anymore.
street? Like,
Not to that level. Like to go to
nah,
neighborhoods
it's
and look
not
for weed.
going-
Not
it's
doing
not
it.
Like,
going
or
down
9
like that.
times out of 10, you can be at the L. Niggas is at the corner with it.
Nah, but I'm not buying weed off of them type of
Buy
niggas.
weed off the street.
I don't buy weed off of them type of niggas.
Niggas is out here.
I don't. I'm not buying
Medical
nicks
card?
and fucking
Yeah, and
off
then
of niggas
it be-
that's
and
just
what
standing
fuck me
saying
up
weed
is
out. Like,
they be like, oh, these.
That mean you don't know.
yeah,
No,
like I'm
We're definitely
exactly.
talking about
And then
quote
this,
unquote drug. You might want to know the person that's
and then this is the
No,
whole
no
thing.
shit. I don't
That
buy
$40
no
an eighth
more.
weed,
it's crazy.
that's really where it's at. And this is niggas don't be even knowing the niggas they be buying weed off of.
Not at all. They just be
Dog, I
grabbing.
know the person that I'm calling for bud, so
Right.
I might be able to get some good shit, and I know it's going to
Check
be
that
that
out.
because they are who they are.
40?
Not knock it down though.
Niggas be talking about 65.
What for 8?
Oh, that joint.
No, for some good
Is it?
shit,
Yeah.
dog.
The thing is,
The runts, the grunts, shit like that, bum feet, all that bullshit.
That should be costing 40.
Shit with a name. I mean, for an eighth,
Yeah.
bum feet, depending on where you get it from.
I never even heard of bum feet.
Yeah, I heard a bunch of it.
it's all different types of crazy strand. But like
It's
niggas
hard.
be having made up shit, but it's real
All right,
strands
I
out
think we
here.
got enough for like 2. Chop this up into 2.
Yeah, for real.
Man, we got a lot of content. I really wish I would have had when Mac
Mac
lost
draws.
his shit. I mean,
What, early?
Mac been drawing all day. First of all, once he denied math, I was done. That's what I knew. I said I said my nigga's denying.
He wired.
I said my nigga's denying that if you got 12 and you need to average 20, that you need 28. They'll offset that. That's what I was like. All right, it's cool.
I was about to
So we gotta let my man Chuck get his sandwich that he was trying to eat on camera. Nigga,
He been waiting since.
He like, it's still
he got a
little
call and
boy.
everything. My name is Clark. Thank you for tuning in to the Urban Apostle Podcast. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, all streaming platforms. Follow us on Twitter at the Urban Apostle with no E at the end and the number 1. It'll pop up here somewhere. Or even if it's not video, you heard what the hell I said.
That was a long-winded introduction to the name.
I watch a lot of battle rap, so I know how to like keep my breath and like get everything through as well.
Okay.
So I've been watching that. I got hella heavy,
I'ma have
all
to go-
punchlines,
I'ma
and
have
I'm
to
a
go
very
research.
aggressive.
I was about to say you might as well
had
like
to go
you
research.
might want to dabble in that.
No, here go the thing.
I think you
Here
got
go the
that
thing.
shit
As a
in you,
rapper, I can absolutely put some shit together, but like you
I
got
don't
to
think
talk
you'd
about
be
shit
good
that you
at-
live.
I don't think you'd be good at
Sitting there letting people get aggressive with me.
Yeah, I don't. That's not working.
Yeah,
for
like
you.
niggas be doing
That's not
all
gonna work for
bumping
you.
and like I'm not with all
I'm
that
dumping
shit.
niggas when they
Yeah,
neck.
that's not gonna work for you.
Like nigga, you can rap
Like
without having to
when
bump
Bulls,
into me and
like
all
when
this
Bulls
extra
suplex
shit.
blast.
Color money.
Color money.
Color money.
Color money.
That's
That
what
was
I'm
the
doing.
funniest shit ever. Cause all you heard was
Suplex said that.
Yo, he
that
said
shit-
suplex
Bro,
plies.
that shit was
Suplex said
that
that.
shit was color money. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? I did not
Yeah,
see that shit
but
coming.
yeah, catch us on all the. Yo, I could do battle rap, but like, listen, man, I got more punches than a Charlo, boy.
Yeah, we're goodbye, ladies.
Both of them. Both of them.
Good night, America.
Charlo with the punches. But yeah, man, make sure you check us out. We're gonna be got some new shit coming up. You'll see our apparel. We're gonna do some giveaways and etc.
Just stay tuned, cause when we hit y'all with it, y'all gonna see it, and then y'all gonna want to follow the wave, man.
We gonna hit you
ain't
like-
getting
I should have been on
We
the
don't do all that talking.
That shit
We'll do all
gonna hit you like
talking,
finding
man.
out your daughter's a lesbian.
No
You gonna see it, and then you gonna see it. You gonna want to get down. That's all it is.
She gonna hit you like Craig grandma. You heard me?
Start preparing
Urban
your Brady
Apostles.
vocals, man.
We about to get out of here. I want to hit you with this last John. Yeah, you got the bitch fly, but it wasn't Chanel though.